The title of this video is not clickbait. Now, typically on this channel, I would do some impressions or make some weird food or play some video games, but today I'm gonna rewind the clock a bit and talk about when I almost broke my frickin' neck. Now, a lot of you may not know this, but back in the day, I was a pretty good gymnast. Some might say the best in the region. And actually, I went to one of the best gyms in Indiana. Until I couldn't afford to go to that gym anymore. So I made the switch to a different gym in Bloomington, Indiana. That change in gyms took a little bit longer than expected, so I was kind of rusty when I got back into doing gymnastics at my new gym. I actually lost a lot of my confidence as well when I transferred from gym to gym. So a lot of the simple moves that I used to be able to do slightly better, I was off a bit on, like giants and back tucks and full twisting layouts and even sukaharas on the vault, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Because you see, I didn't just almost break my neck doing any ordinary thing in gymnastics. No, I almost broke my neck doing a sukahara on the vault. Now, for those of you who don't know what a sukahara is, it's when you're doing the vault and you run, hit the springboard, and do a round off onto the vault table object. And then you push off of it and do a backflip midair and land on your feet. And then salute the judge, and that's the routine. Now, I was able to do this 1 year before I almost broke my neck fairly well. But that month sabbatical I took from gymnastics really did its toll on me. So now let me set the stage for the actual event that almost broke my neck. It was sometime around March 2014. Young 4'9", 105-pound Dylan Dyer was setting the gymnastics world ablaze with his magnificent talent and charisma. Or at least was before this year had happened. Young Dylan Dyer had already performed a miserable floor routine and a high bar routine which ended with him hitting his feet on the bar. Pretty ominous, right? So the meet wasn't going very well already for young Dylan Dyer. So expectations were at the bare minimum for me. And then comes vault. What used to be one of my favorite events to ever do in gymnastics became one of my most feared and dreaded events. Before I did my vault routine this day, I kind of felt off already. You know what I mean? You just have that moment where you're like, yeah, something's bad about to happen. But I'm gonna do it anyways. You ever have that moment? Now, it was probably a mix of me not wanting to disappoint my parents or my coach or even myself. So I tried to work up the courage to do a pretty good vault routine this time around. So I saluted the judge, and then it pretty much all went downhill after that. And actually, my dad was filming my vault routine that day, and so without any further ado, I will show you the rare clip of me landing on my neck during a vault routine. Let's take a look at the video. Yeah, that happened. I know what you're thinking. You probably thought you were dying. Yes, I did, very much so. Immediately after landing on my head, I dropped to my hands and knees trying to gasp for any breath I could get, while also dealing with the most excruciating neck pain I had ever dealt with in my life. And the only thing I could hear at the time was my coach standing over me, going, "You're not hurt. Get up, salute the judge. You're fine. You're not hurt. Get up. You're fine." And all I could think was, But I know where he's coming from. I mean, he just wanted me to get up to show him that I was okay and I wasn't dying. So I get it. And honestly, after talking to my dad, he thought there was a slim chance I might be dying too. Which makes me wonder, why did he save the clip in the first place? So anyways, after the initial pain and agony I went through, I worked the courage up to get to my feet, only to find out that the athletic trainer here was a Nimrod. My bad, there's a better term for him, but I'm not going to say it because this is a PG channel. The only test this man did to me was took the little flashlight thingy and checked in my eyeballs. That's it. He went, yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, I mean, your eyes are fine. I don't see anything wrong with them. No pupils dilated. Obviously, you're fine. Jeez. Thanks. I was not fine. No part of me felt fine that day. And so after that, my coach was like, well, you know what? We're going to try the parallel bars, see how you feel. And if you don't feel good, you can go home. And I was like, oh, well, okay. I'm just going to tell you right now, parallel bars isn't happening. So I immediately hop on the parallel bars and I show my best face when I'm up there, swinging back and forth real quick, you know, doing the parallel bar thing. And I couldn't even do that. It was more like, because the physical movement of my legs was sending shockwaves through my neck of pain. And so I immediately hopped down from the parallel bars and tell my coach, yeah, I'm checking out of this thing. And he understood and let me leave the meet. So I didn't finish the meet, and I wouldn't have placed anyways in any event I did to that point, because let me recap, hit my feet on the high bar, and then did a pretty awful floor routine before that. And oh yeah, landed on my neck during vault. Forgot to mention that one maybe. So that was pretty much my meet that almost broke my neck. But it didn't end there, because as I was leaving the building with my dad, we were kind of talking, and oh, by the way, my neck, currently in pain, I can only keep either here or here. So it was a little hard to walk as well and see what was in front of me. But my dad, being the funny person he is, saw a penny on the way out of the building, and us being no one to pass up a penny on the ground, he was like, oh look, a penny on the ground. And I was like, huh? I fell for it, and I bent my neck down, and sure enough, I regretted every last bit of it. And he was laughing for a bit, and my reward for that was he took me to Taco Bell, and I thanked him a lot because I really love Taco Bell. So we ate Taco Bell. I went home. I didn't even go see a doctor. I didn't even go see a hospital or anything. I just went straight home, and for the next 2 or 3 weeks, my neck was in excruciating pain. I mean, it felt like there was a baseball in the middle of my neck, and whenever I moved my neck back or forth, it would like hinge up on top of the ball, like it was coming out of a ball joint, like, you know what I'm talking about? It would go, I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about, but there's a ball here, ball, joints, and then you twist it, and the thing like comes off, and I might be over explaining this. You know what? Let's just forget I was even talking about this. Anyways, what I was trying to get at was, for the next 3 weeks, I was in a lot of pain, and I didn't have any pain meds to make myself feel better. So I was not fun to be around. But that is the story, all about how my neck got turned upside down, and I like to take a minute, just sit right there, and don't forget your daydreams, okay? Adios! That was lame. Now, if you like this video, first of all, shame on you for liking a video where I showed myself in pain and agony. But if you like this video, please click the like button below. Also, comment on if you liked this kind of video from me, because I might do a bit more storytelling videos like this one if people want them. So comment below if you like this video. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays being game videos, and Thursdays being videos about impressions, about food, about this kind of topic. So please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy any of that content. And don't forget to share this with all of your friends so I can grow as a person. But until next time, as always, do not quit your day. Dream. Nailed it. Adios.